Hello, Grandma DC here. Oh my. Well, I just got home. I worked 12-hour shift. Now, someone asked the other day, says, what do you do that you work so many hours? And I haven't got around to answering you, so I will just tell you, most everybody who knows, who's watched my show enough, I take care of developmentally disabled people. And I don't like the word disabled, so I really should say developmentally challenged adults. And they are adults. I'm going to sit you down here. I hope I don't cut my head off when I do this, because I came home today. Let me pull my pants up. Isn't that a wonder? My pants are falling down. Woohoo! All right. It's the only time you're ever happy your pants fall off in public. I went to work last night, and then I got pulled over to another house this morning because they needed me. I was supposed to go back at 5 this afternoon. Thank heaven someone else volunteered to do that one. But I will be working probably a double tomorrow. And that's okay, because I have tomorrow night off, and the night after that, so I can start cleaning this house. But I just had to share with you the cutest, most touching thing. The reason I love my job, and I don't tell anybody I love my job, I try to keep that a secret, is because every once in a while I have a client, and they're just wonderful people. And they have the most wonderful insights into life. So today one of them had refused to go to work, and he's in his 50s, but he has the mentality of around a 6 or 7-year-old. One thinks. Of course, sometimes they hide how smart they are because they're pretty darn smart and they know what they can get away with. Hope I didn't out any of you guys. Anyway, he was in his room looking at a Bible and watching a televangelist on TV. And he refused to go to work. And so that was unusual because he loves to go to work. And I went down there, and of course it's unknown if he can actually read. We don't think he can, but you never know, you know. So I asked him, what are you reading in the Bible? Now, I don't want to offend anybody. I don't care what your religion is. You have to understand, I'm in mid-Missouri. I'm in smack dab in the middle of the Bible Belt. So I don't want to offend anybody, but this is what he said. And I love this. I said, what are you reading? And I looked at the page, and I was thinking maybe he would, read me something, and then we would know if he could read. And he points at the book, and right in back in the middle, and he goes, it says Jesus loves you. Oh. My heart nearly burst out of my chest. So cute! So cute! And he kept telling me he was fine. I said, does your tummy hurt? Do you have a headache? No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't worry. Oh, man. That made me cry. It was so sweet. Rats. Oh, well. So I came home starving because it has been 12 hours since I had anything to eat. And I actually was really feeling hungry today. And that's unusual. Matter of fact, to tell you the absolute truth, I can't remember. I think the last time I ate was my last video. And it was that that cheese and turkey and lettuce leaf. I came home today and I was really, really wanting Chinese again. You know what? I can make Chinese. So this is what I'm going to do. So I got you aimed down here. I bought this little boneless loin ribeye roast for $4.99 at Walmart. That's going to be at least probably more than 2 meals for me. And I was going to barbecue it with that new barbecue sauce. Maybe have Mother put it in the pressure cooker. Ooh, yeah, that would have been good. Then I thought, I want Chinese. And what do I like more than anything at Chinese? But pork with broccoli. And since I want it to seem like it has some rice with it, I'm going to rice up some cauliflower, which is my favorite thing to do. Now, I'm not going to go to the bother of dirtying up my processor. I'm just going to chop this up fine with my knife. Now, I washed the tar out of this. There are lots of ways to get that core out. I just kind of like to go like that and then chop down both sides and kind of twist it out of there and break off any other pieces. If it has a little rust on it, like a little brown like that or something, you can just cut it off. I know some of the things say, oh, that could be mold, and that mold goes pretty deep, so you use your judgment. If it's really dark and it looks really bad, then, get rid of it. Don't take any chances. But if it's just a little browny spot and it looks no big deal, just go ahead and whack it off of there.
Wash the tar out of it and it's perfectly good. I just wash this one until it's I washed it till I consider it to be organic. Fast forward. That's Italian. It's Chinese. Rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat. Rice-a-roni, the flavor can't be beat. Ah.
That's about enough rice. That's really all I want right there.
Now, on to the pork. That looks pretty good, pretty well marbled. Squeeze it out there like a toothpaste tube. Mmm.
Now I'm going to slice this as thin as I can with my trusty cleaver.
This is going to take care of, I hope, yes it will. It will take care of that craving I got for not only something to eat, but that Chinese craving.
Now we're going to wrap this up and we'll make barbecue pork out of that later on. I'm going to put some MCT oil in here. Good stuff to fry up this meat and the cauliflower with. I'm going to toss the meat in here first and fry it up, and then right behind it's going this. You see that says resealable bag on there? I love resealable bags. Now, if they can just make them to where we can open them. Now it opens because I had the camera on. I'm going to whack up about 4 stalks of celery too to go in this. I've got my meat over here browning. I'm going to put salt and pepper on it. I mean, doesn't that just go without saying? Boy, does this celery sound crispy. And see, that's what I like. It adds that nice crispy crunch.
I know it's got some carbs, but I don't count celery carbs because I don't crave celery. Okay, that's that. We're going to cut up some broccoli now. You know how to do that.
Well, that's looking pretty good. Alrighty, we're going to take the rice portion, which is the cauliflower, and I'm going to step on Angus because he's always in the way. Move, Angus. And I'm going to put it in there with that meat that is just sizzling away. May need to add some more oil to that. And of course, salt and pepper to taste. Back over here where you could actually see something. My lights are just terrible in here today. It's because it's going to snow. And it's very, very dark and gray outside. Alright. As soon as that browns up and is getting done, I'm going to put in the celery. And then I'm going to put in the broccoli. And then I'm going to add some sauce to it. Come back. Now you can choose to spice this up any way you like. I'm going to put a little bit of dried garlic. I just like garlic. You don't have to. And I'm going to put a little bit of dried onion because I have them here and I want to use them. And then for sauce, this has 1 gram per tablespoon. I'm going to guess about 2 tablespoons I'm going to shake in there. And I'm going to put a little shake, just a couple of teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, just to zip up that flavor a little. Then we're going to add the rest of our vegetables. First, I'm putting in the celery. Now this is after our meat is cooked and the cauliflower that we're substituting for rice, a little bit of cauliflower is in here. I'm going to turn that up on medium. I think I'd like to have just a touch of balsamic vinegar. Like I said, you can use any type of sauce that you want in here, and as much salt, pepper. If you got Chinese 5-spice, you lucky dog. Throw it in. I would, but I lost mine. I don't know where the heck it went. It's around here somewhere. I say that a whole lot. It's around here somewhere. And then I'm going to add about half a cup of water. And I'm going to put the lid on. And just let it steam. Lunch is just that simple. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to cook. And I was really needing some veggies. I haven't vegged up in a while. So I've just been grabbing my turkey and my cheese and lettuce and running in and running out. So I decided for lunch today, taking the time to fix something delicious. I hope that you take the time too to slow down sometimes and fix yourself just a delicious meal. We all need to do that occasionally. I know we get busy. And heavens knows I'm there with you. But just like our keto coffee, and hang on, this is my first one of the day. Man, I love sharing my first drink with you guys. It is so magnificent. If you haven't tried it yet, you gotta. All right. I love you all. All over 400 of you. You know, one of these days, my whole keto family, we're going to make like 1 million subscribers. And then I'm just going to stick it to my granddaughter and say, ha, ha! You said no one would want to watch your old grandma. She had nothing to give to the world. Well, sometimes I think the same thing about myself. But you know what? Even if we sometimes have this negative self-talk, we have to just push right through it, because I have proven there are at least over 400 people out there who get it, who like normalcy, who like average, who like good old gals. And that's all of us. I love you all. Keep being good to one another. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. You know the routine. Especially like. I think they're really important on that right now. I don't know why. Bye-bye. And the most important part. Yum and taste. Perfect. I may put just a drip more soy sauce on it. Perfect. You know, I stopped by the post office this morning. I thought, oh, I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. 11:05. Didn't make it. He was already gone and out the door. He isn't going to be back until 1 o'clock. Tell you what, sometimes I wished I was a postal worker. How could you go postal with a 2-hour lunch break? Goes home, laughs all the way into his kitchen, gets something to eat, and takes a nap. While the rest of us need to do some posting and look up our mail. Thanks a lot, Dale. Now I have to try to make a special trip back. Scud's wearing his new sweater, and he got his hood down. Yeah, what are you going to do, Scud? Can you see? You go take it off, Mama. Come here. Whoa. There you are. You're welcome. I didn't realize that hood to get down over your eyes and you'd be totally couldn't see. Isn't that the cutest stuff? He loves it. He went running out through the weeds like, it's warm. I can go outside. Oh, you gotta love Scud.